Hello and welcome to my OTSL game versus Laurent Munoz, who I will be facing as USA. And what I got is not a great hand. It's not the worst either. Yeah. There is no information about French events. I will not be headlining Defectors. So let's just go for the classic 4-4-2 with Middle East and hope for something else than Nasser or Purge, and then it's gonna be fine. Yeah. So that's about it when it comes to not getting a Nasser or Purge from him. And let's see what he does. Yeah, he also got NATO, and he also rolled a 5. Right. So there is no reason to give him Warsaw Pact, or at least no reason to hurry with it anymore. I guess entering Malaysia is important now. And exiting Israel is still my to-do list. So I guess I will just do that. I guess I will just do that. And if he coups Lebanon, I'm fine. If he tries to queen Malaysia, I'm also fine. Alright. Probably my best play would be to try holding on to containment so I can headline it next turn. It's probably better than defectors because if he doesn't see defectors, he's gonna expect it anyway. So I think I will try to go for containment. Okay, Arab-Israeli war, I'm glad I entered Lebanon, and that's a very defensive play. Sure. If that's what you want, I guess I will just take France. And let's see if he has anything to say about that. Socialists evented. Yeah, sure. I don't mind that. I will just repair it with Warsaw. He didn't go for socialist, he chose Nasser over it. That's interesting. Not necessarily wrong, just interesting. I can get my Milops from Egypt. That's something to consider, because I need to get Milops somehow, and with a 12 I need at least a 4 to kick him out of Egypt and Libya, so that gives me basically a 50-50 chance. And it would be cool if I did that quickly, then I could perhaps enter Thailand this turn. It's still tricky though. Yeah, of course, he got Perch as well. Sure, I will not be fighting that. I will take this chance to cool with Cambridge, I guess. Yeah. Still probably need to cool once more, since if I want to enter Thailand, I need to lower the DEFCON to 2 at least. I mean, 2 exactly. Okay, he helps me with that. Cool. So my luck is pretty terrible. It has been for the last like 3 months in games other than tournament games. But now it seems like it starts entering tournament games as well. That's pretty sad. Yeah, he may do that. And I will just overprotect Thailand in case of Vietnam revolts or Deco. Sounds reasonable. Capture Nazis, Asia, Romania, Suez. Absolutely no D cards, no Europe scoring. This is definitely not what I wanted to see. Nuclear test ban is basically the only good one. Another sad hand. I guess I will go for containment. I can't really go for Asia because the factors are gone, and that means that if he... Oh, okay, to be fair, unless he goes for T-stall into Pakistan or something like that, he can't really... But yeah, if he headlines D-stall, if he got it, he got fucking Tico, of course. Then I guess that is the risk. That if he wants, he can take Laos, Indonesia, and enter Thailand and take Thailand over with China. Then I get to coup, and he has to struggle with Milops. And I get a chance to coup Egypt, and if I succeed, I kick him out of Egypt and Libya. So that's a pretty big payoff, and I get the China card as well, so I guess this is acceptable. I still need pops like desperately with another with this hand with one of two up. Of course, this is a potential 3-up with Suez, but I also don't know where blockade is, so it is not clear if I am even able to play that card this way. So containment was pretty necessary, I feel. Also, he would probably want to enter Angola. Yeah, so I don't think he will go for Thailand. He will probably coup Israel or no, South Africa to lower the DEFCON. So that way, Asia is basically drawn. The question is, do I drop it now? Used Vietnam revolt, so theoretically I could take Vietnam, but that's probably not an important thing to do right now. I could go to space with Romania, but that's probably also not my priority. I could take Spain, honestly, to establish Europe domination, because he may have Europe, by the way. So I think I will start with that. Is there a risk of him entering Pakistan and taking Asia control? There is, and I think he can win in the battleground count if he tries to. Yeah, that's true. Deco was insanely strong. I hope he didn't get D-star at least, because that's okay. He had Europe, so it's unfortunate that I didn't get to dominate it, but after Deco, that's how it is. I guess I could space now. I could use capture Nazi scientists to just grab that space track, or I could space Romanian. I could use capture Nazis for hopes, but I don't have access. He blocked all my pathways. So I guess I will just use that as an event regardless, because that's, well, that's 2 VPs. He events the goal. That's fine, I think. Truman is still in the deck, right? Yeah. So I will just do something like that. And that guarantees my Algeria control, and it makes Truman a card that does something instead of a card that does nothing. So I guess that's nice. Yeah. I guess I will enter Tunisia on my last AR, not earlier to not bring up any suspicions. Unfortunately, I don't have a way of forcing him to let me have any Milops. Of course, he got in the Pakistani war as well, so that's not an option for me. Okay, Marshall is reasonable. So I get control over France anyway. I guess let's do that. Do I want to space Romania? Not really, I don't think I care. I think I'm fine with just drawing Europe. I don't think Romanian is that important, and it will come back anyway, so I can just get rid of it right now. So let's start with South Africa maybe, since contrary to Mexico, first of all, he may not enter that country, and second, he may enter that country, so it's important to take it, and second of all, or okay, I was going to say that I'm not sure if I want to grant him a good target, but he has a good target in form of Algeria. However, if I enter Tunisia, Algeria is not gonna be that good, or maybe it is still gonna be good. Hard to say actually. I think I'm going to Mexico regardless, but that's not that important. I could as well try going for Canada and Benelux, and no, that doesn't even give me domination, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, of course, it's... I would be so shocked actually if he didn't have it. It's crazy. Yeah, sure, whatever. I will just take what's mine. And on my last AR I will enter Tunisia. Nora to space, of course succeeds. Let's try that. Well, then he obviously goes Angola. But maybe I'm fine with it. Maybe it's good for me that he goes it. If I take Benelux and Canada, I still don't dominate Europe. There is not much I can break to get anything done. That 6 in Panama was crippling. So I guess I will just do that. Sure, let's see. Wow, no free ups, actually 0 free ups and 0 4 ups. No good headlines, no good events. Nothing, actually nothing. Actually nothing. And blockade. At least he didn't get blockade. So yeah, that's something to be happy about. So he got a 3 up, 3 up, 3 up, 4 up, and Truman from cards I know. Nice. At least he's not gonna... Well, actually Duck and Cover may be a useful card for him as well, because this gives him Zaire and Libya. Yeah, so let's get rid of the Middle East because it's probably not gonna get better with this hand. Um, Europe scoring, great. Not that I had any opportunity to make it better with the disparity of odds and events he got. I guess he's taking Zaire and Libya with Duck, and I can't even take Angola or Zaire with. Oh, okay, he was Angola. Can I get a one, please? Thank you. For once, something good happened to me. Crazy. I still can't get Zaire and Libya because I don't have a single free up in this hand. This is such an absurd game. I guess I will just take it, and if he takes Zaire over with a free up, I guess. Oh, actually, no, I don't think I care about Libya. I think I just take Zaire and I try realigning him from Angola. I think that's what's happening. I need a I need a huge swing of luck. So I guess realignments are something I can try, and I have no perspectives of getting Milops if I don't do that. So now if he goes to Botswana, then I guess I will get to push something. Yeah, he's overprotecting Angola in case I had a free up. Jokes on him. Do I try holding special? I don't think so. Yay, I rolled well. So that works. Of course, now he tries to coup Botswana back. I hope he doesn't succeed, but well, we'll see. Wow, nice. So that was the card I didn't know. Cool, bro. I guess I'm realigning that since he has all the Milops he wants to. I'm using Coriolor for that. I don't really care about the result. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Sure, buddy, whatever you say. I guess now he just re-enters Botswana and overprotects Angola again with one of his 3 and 4 ups he has. He has at least 3 of those. Duck and cover is not really playable, but it's European unrest and US Japan are, so I guess he just uses those. And I don't really have a response to that, so I guess I just space Fidel because what else am I gonna do? So I'm not even taking Libya, but like whatever. Middle East is scored and Central is not, so I guess I'm spacing Fidel anyway. Yeah, of course. So let's space Fidel. Let's hope he doesn't realign South Africa. Hmm. Sure, let's equalize Asia temporarily, but it's not gonna last for long. He's actually going to give me US, Japan, or China, so that's kind of nice. He's probably gonna give up US, Japan because that's not as big of a deal anymore. He may even take like Pakistan and India with it. I think he should take Libya, by the way. It's still open, but if he forgets about it, I'm just gonna take it with Vietnam revolts. He still didn't overprotect anything in South America, so if I get Voice of America, then I guess I can kind of deny his distal impact. However, I highly doubt that I will get anything of that sort. This is a very weird play. I completely disagree. Let's get Libya. So now what I would like to happen, I would like to get Voice of America, and then he would get punished for absolutely not caring about his South America influence. Fortunately for him, of course, I don't draw it. However, I draw Perch, which is fine. I draw Panama Canal, which is fine. I draw Nuclear Subs, which is fine. I also draw Allende, which is pretty terrible. Liberation, which is very bad, but at least he didn't get it. Swiss Crisis, just an annoying card. Alliance for Progress, I guess, is a free up, which is okay. Formosa is whatever. Once More Step is whatever, but at least he didn't get it. Nuclear Subs is a great event. Panama Canal is a great event. I can event Nuclear Subs during the turn. Perch looks cool as hell, but probably not good enough. If I knew his hand, Perch would have been crazy good. But if I don't know it, then Panama Canal is probably best. I think I'm going for Panama Canal. However, if he has Missile Envy, I'm gonna basically lose the game. If he lays Missile Envy into Panama Canal, if I get Perched with this hand, it's gonna be insane. He drew 9 cards out of what, 45, so it's what, 1 in 5, 20% he has Missile Envy. I don't think I wanna risk it anyway. If I Perch him and then use Panama Canal, then it's gonna be costly for him to take Brazil and Venezuela. But still, he may do it with just D4, and he's probably got some of those. He surely has China, which is enough. Also, Purge is good for queuing a 2-stability battleground with Nuclear Subs. I guess I'll go for Panama and, well... if he has Missile Envy, then whatever, it's like... Wow, he has Junta! Okay, buddy. Sure. So... Now I guess he has no problem answering Panama Canal, that's not an issue for him. So I guess what's happening now is he's going with Junta to Mexico and queuing Mexico. I'm using Panama, and he takes Brazil and Venezuela with basically any free up he has. And then I'm eventing Nuclear Subs and trying to flip whole Africa over and then using Purge to put something in South America. Or I could as well try to hold Purge to make next turn as painful for him as possible. I guess that's a way to go as well. Okay, he somehow failed that roll, so he can't take Brazil, Venezuela, and Mexico as far as I know. So he has to choose something. Sure. Yeah. Just take Mexico? Do I want to take Colombia as well? Give him a coup target? Maybe I don't want to give him a coup target. Well, he has Tunisia. So maybe I want him to focus on a coup target. So let's do that. Then I will event Nuclear Subs after he coups Colombia, which we'll probably do. He can also ignore Colombia and take Chile and Argentina to get control, and I would kind of like it. it would cost him a 4-up, and then I would have a free IND to play. Okay, he rolls. I just have nuclear subs. If he has South America, then he can score it. I kind of don't care. I mean, it's just not like I can do anything about it. If I keep queuing Colombia, I'm wasting my precious time, which can be spent queuing African battlegrounds with nuclear subs ready. So that's just I'm just I just can't afford playing around him having South America scoring. That's just not available for me. If he gives me the China card this turn, I will try especially hard to hold on to Purge. Because without the China card, Purge can be very crippling to USSR in the mid game, which we are in, of course. So I guess that's a chance that I have. By the way, him using Chai is pretty suspicious. It kind of hints at him having a rather weak hand. Because Chai is a great event. It's a crazy good event. So if he could use another free up, he probably would have. Which is nice, because this means that he probably doesn't have that many options when it comes to, well, poking me during nuclear subs event. Usuri, he gives me the China card this way. Well, okay, I will take that. I like it. So let's see how good nuclear subs are. Terrible. To be expected. Of course, theoretically it would have been enough in Nigeria, but I'm calling Angola so that he can't realign South Africa, which looks like something he may want to do. And also I expect that I think I will use Ian Davis turn to cool Nigeria, so well, and also like to be fair, I needed at least a 3. Unfortunately I rolled a 2, so that's why it didn't work, but okay, that's a very passive play from him again. Uh, that's another 2. But he didn't overprotect it for some reason, so I guess that was enough this time. Muslim. That's a 4-up. Yeah, of course he can do that after I rolled a 2. I guess I will go again. A 3! Yay! So he still can do it again. Because it's not overprotected. So that's interesting. He used Che for influence earlier, but he still had Muslim. It's curious. Yeah. I'm running out of playable cards. I guess I will try. Well, that's a good question. What do I do? I think I want to coup with Suez Crisis on my last AR, so that he doesn't have a chance to immediately take France from me. So I will start with Spacing Liberation, and if he doesn't do anything crazy, I will give him Suez Crisis and then coup Nigeria with it and hope for Africa control. I think that's the most reasonable way to go around it. Sure, and here you go. If I roll a 1, I still get it, so... Yay, finally a safe roll. Now I roll a 4 when I needed a 1. Cool. Well, it's of course still better to roll a 4 than a 1, still ironic. Alright. So I have Purge. I have Ask Not, which is surely holdable. Salt looks juicy. It looks like I'm purging him and then salting for purge to purge him again next turn and I hope that during this whole journey being purged 2 times in a row he finally gives me some juicy cards like Voice or Puppets or Nixon or Camp David or Man in Tehran or Brain Sales, of course. But that's not what I'm hoping for, really, if I'm being realistic. So I'm probably headlining Purge, and later on I will use Colonials to poke at Southeast Asia, and if he has Mislendi, I just give him Will Bury, and that's fine. Okay, so Purge of course doesn't work, he had Brezhnev. I guess I will try again next turn. That time he won't have Brezhnev at least. He probably coups Angola then. Because why wouldn't he? Unless he plays Missile Envy now. Which would basically give up Angola, so... I don't think he does that. Unless he really wants to play that for event, but... I think he just coups Angola. 1? No, it's free. Yeah. Do I want to use China in Southeast Asia? I probably don't. I want to coup Botswana. I probably don't. Or maybe I want to use China in Asia, actually. I could fight for India, because India equalizes, and I have Indo-Pakistani war, so if I succeed that in India, I could get a draw there. So, what if I do something like this, and this? And this does a lot of things for me, I think. So first of all, it threatens India, of course. Secondly, it threatens Indonesia. Third of all, it threatens Angola and both takeover of Angola and realignments of Angola. It breaks his countries in Southeast Asia, which I can score at any point in time. It breaks India's defense against the Indo-Pakistani war in Burma. And it gives me access to Zaire if he ever realigns me out of there. So it's a very, very strong move, I think. It should be very annoying for him. Especially if he has a weak hand. Because realistically I can't tell. I don't know if he's strong or weak. He may have a terrible blue hand full of unplayable cards, or he could have NATO, for example, which is crazy good because it's a 4-up. And he just takes Burma and India and doesn't care about anything else. So yeah, in this scenario it's not that good. However, it's still decent. I can take Angola and Indonesia. And if I didn't overprotect Angola, but if he takes Angola over again, then I can take it over again myself. Or if he, let's say, takes it over and takes um, and overprotects it, I can realign it. So that's still fine. Unless I roll a1 and he rolls a6 on realignment in Angola, like the last time I tried, but maybe that will happen. God, man, that's cool. That means that Kennedy is not that needed anymore. I mean, it's still needed a lot for South America and for Asia, but that's one card less to worry about. I guess I'll take this opportunity to just grab what's mine. Or do I want to overprotect Indonesia? Or maybe I just don't care. He could have flower power, but like, would he play like that if he'd had it? Mm, I don't think he has flower power, and if he has ABM, I don't think he's gonna use it in France. So I don't really care about France. I think I'm just gonna drop Southeast Asia now. Because I don't think situation in France is dire in any way, and I don't feel like I need to overprotect Angola because doing anything in Angola looks very risky for him. He for some reason goes for Israel. I don't really understand why he thinks that's the proper focus of his actions. Since I could space will bury you, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I prefer to keep it close so that after I use salt for perch, I can't have my perch stolen from me. What do I want to hold at the end of the day? Kennedy, we will bury you and perch from salt, right? And because I have 4 turns to play, I will play Indo-Pakistani War, Cultural, Salt for Perch, and Space Quack, right? Yeah, sounds about right. So I could start with Spacing Quag. Yeah, looks reasonable. Because I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, let's space it. I could theoretically hold Quack, Will Bury You, and Kennedy for ultimate Kennedy value next turn. He spaced it because he had Brezhnev. If he didn't have Brezhnev, he would have been in a big trouble. And okay, I guess let's cool Colombia. Cool. So if I used it as an event in India, it would have worked. Damn it. Well, for some reason I don't tend to believe my luck lately, so I guess I would take that stable Colombia control for now. It's something. Taking Taiwan doesn't grant me Asian draw. Shuttle. Now it does. Yeah. I guess it's a good time to take Purge. He will cool something, I will cool back with Cultural. If I had a good coup target, I would have cooled that thing that would be a good coup target, and then I would hope to get 2 VPs from Salt event. I mean from DevCon. But since I don't have that, I will just allow him to coup Africa if he wants to, and I will respond with control. Sada, okay. Okay, he fails. So I can either coup or I could break something. Does that work? I really wanna do that now. I really wanna do that. Can I do that? I pay 1 VP. I think I wanna do that. I know his headline. And there are not a lot of cards that can let him repair that. Like ABM does, and Successful Brush War on 50-50 at best does. But other than that, he can't really repair it. So maybe I don't have to Kennedy Asia. And I can hold Kennedy for the ultimate discard of South America on turn 7. If the RNG allows that. I will try it. I will pay that 1 VP. Let's see. Okay. That's a good hand. That's a good hand. That's a really good hand. Or hear me out, that's actually a good hand. It doesn't contain a brush war and it doesn't contain ABM, which is disgusting, and also it's a crazy good hand if he doesn't have South America scoring, but if he has America scoring, then I'm sad that he has it. So like it goes both ways. But other than that, it's a crazy good hand. I can headline Asia, or I can purge him then, and I can bear trap him. But it has to be played carefully, because I'm almost sure that I want to purge him. But like, there are so many cards I would like to hold. It's so good that I know his headline. I could also go with Africa. It's so complicated. There's so many options. Let's just see his headline, because my mind hurts. If the worst case scenario is him headlining ABM, because that means that he can respond perfectly to whatever I do, but then at least the choice is easy, because then I just go for purge to weaken his ABM, and then I bear trap him, and then I see what happens. So at least that's obvious what happens then. But if he goes for brush war, or like, I don't know, decal even. Well, if he goes for decal, yeah, I don't know what happens. If he goes for decal, I probably headline Asia. If he goes for South America, I go for OAS and break his control. Okay, so ABM is the worst option, of course, but at least purge is the obvious answer to that, so I guess I will take that. Maybe I will win on time thanks to, well, him having that. I'm not even sure what he does now with this ABM. It's unclear. I think he just coups. He probably just coups Zaire and then coups Angola, and yeah, I think so. He kind of has to. Yeah, he's 6, so I'm never getting that back. if he kills Angola successfully, ironically, I don't feel like I need to hurry with queuing anything. Because it doesn't seem like he has a great chance of taking anything else away. Nigeria is overprotected a lot. Mexico is a two-stability country that I always have access to. Libya and Egypt, I just don't care about those, and I have nothing in South America. So I just don't feel like I have to coup after he coups Angola. So then I guess I can bear trap him. And then if he comes out immediately, then I guess I'm dropping Asia. And if he stays in bear trap, then I guess I'm playing Missile Envy to see what he gives me. I don't think there is a chance of me ever getting Asia domination. Well, theoretically, if I could flip Pakistan, but he would have to stay in bear trap for a long time for that to ever happen, so I don't feel like it's a reasonable expectation. And there's always brush war threat. Come on, bro. You had ABM, you had Junta. Please just give me brush war at least. What if he drops South America scoring now? I still bear trap him, right? Yeah, it goes the same. I just bear trap him, and then if he comes out, I just drop Asia, and if he doesn't, I play Missile Envy. What if he takes India? That's an interesting one. I probably still bear trap him. But what then? What if he comes out? I could coup Pakistan. Oh, I will take that. Ooh, curious. Okay, he has. Okay. So I will be calculating a lot this game. I'm sorry. Whew. That's an interesting one. Alright. So let's analyze. First thing to notice, he has only one card he can throw into bear trap. So if he fails, he skips his entire turn, and it's terrible for him. It may be a game changer if he fails, but it's only 1/3 of a chance. So I really hope that happens, but it may not. Second thing to notice, he doesn't have South America scoring. So it was kind of my assumption, but it means that I absolutely need to hold Askuno. Third thing to notice, if I use Missile Envy, I take his 5-year plan away from him. And then I can bear trap him. And then he's screwed. So, okay, so course of action is pretty obvious. So, I do something with CIA. Then he uses his CIA op to perform an action. Then I discard one of his cards, which has a decent effect basically no matter what. Unless I hit Cambridge 5, so please don't hit Cambridge 5. Then he takes another action with Missile Envy, which is a 1-up, and then I bear trap him. So now it's his first move. So is his action with CIA, Missile Envy, discard. Then it's his second move, it's his action with Missile Envy. Then I bear trap him on my second move. And then from his third move on, he has no choice but to pass the turn, except discarding Central America scoring if he has it after 5-year plan. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 moves to perform. 2 of those moves will have to be Asia scoring and Africa scoring. So that means I probably can't really take Asia domination or anything like that. I expect him to coup Angola with CIA. Yeah, puppets don't help either in Asia or Africa. So if I put one into India with CIA, he just coups Angola, and then, even if he fails, if I play Missile Envy, he just coups Angola again with Missile Envy. So, but then again, okay, so I think I do this. I coup Angola with CIA. He probably uses CIA to take India. Then I do the Missile Envy 5-year plan thing. He coups something with Missile Envy or plays it otherwise, I don't really care. Then I bear trap him, he's trapped. Then I break Pakistan and maybe take it over. Yeah. I still have time for that. I think it should work. Just barely, but it should work. If I play puppets and OAS for ops, in the worst case scenario, right? Oh no, it may be actually. I have no ops in this hand. I have no ops. Okay, but. Oh. Or maybe I should try to bait him into not lowering the Defcon so I could play Will Bury You for ops. That would have been huge. So of course the problem is what. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a silly thing, but what if I just do this? If he takes India, he has no way of lowering the Defcon to the level 2 before my turn. So he will never be able to stop me from playing Will Bury You. So he will not be able to stop me from taking Pakistan over. And if I have Pakistan, Thailand, Japan, and 4 non-battlegrounds, I will dominate Asia with shuttle. Huh. Or I could coup Pakistan. No, that's unnecessarily risky. Okay, let's do this. I feel like this is the correct play. I mean, it's kind of tricky. It's really mind game-ish play, so it may not be like theoretically optimal, but I really like the idea behind it, and I want to see where this path leads. So let's see. He may still, of course, choose to go Angola. That's perfectly fine. I hope he fails, though. Okay, he takes India. Cool. So, your 5-year plan, sir, please. Okay, can I get voice? If I get voice, this is gonna be so cool. Voice? Voice! I got voice! Okay. Another 5-hour thing. Okay, now I don't need to use Will Bury You then, right? I can space it. So I could just do something like that, honestly. And then he coups Angola. And then I trap him. Yeah, it looks good. But there's also this possibility. And then maybe I want to use Wilbury anyway. It's actually complicated. Oh, fuck. Then I guess he uses... Then, okay, then almost surely he uses uh, Missile Envy to take Brazil. And then I think I coup Brazil with Wilbury actually. And then I use Puppets to take Pakistan. And I drop Africa, Asia, and then use OAS on my last AR, and I hope Kennedy. Okay, I think this should work. So, okay, so now he uses Missile Envy to take Brazil. Then I bear trap him, and yeah, then I bear trap him, and he drops Central, and then I'm having fun. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. So have this. Drop Central. And it's my turn again. Okay, he's waiting with Central? He doesn't know that he can drop it now? So I could coup Panama with Wilbury actually. That would be 2 VPs if I break it, 3 VPs if I actually get it. Not great, not terrible, 1/3 to 5/6. No, I don't think I do that. I think I just don't care about Panama. Taking Brazil is probably more important. To take Zaire, I need at least a 3. To take Brazil, no, I think I still stick to my plan. Yeah, it's the combo of the death. Okay, so let's start with the thing that I'm surely doing, which is taking Pakistan. It will just be easier for me if I start with the things that I know for a fact I will do. Wait, okay, I just didn't think about it. Can't I just break Panama with OAS? So I just do that. I don't think he knows he can drop Central early. Okay, I think I will do that now because it's useful and it surely gets me at least 2 VPs. So okay, so now if I no, I need to get Milops. So now I'm dropping Asia. Okay, so if I roll 3, it's if I roll 3, it gives me 2 VPs. If I roll 4 or more, it gets me 5 VPs. So it's, and if I don't, it doesn't give me VPs. So it's 1/6 times 2, which is 1/3, plus a half times 5, so it's 2.5. So it's 2/6 plus 2 plus 3/6. So the expected value of this play is like 3 VPs, a little bit less. And if I do that, then, well, then it's very tricky. But it's a huge win. Okay, so this is a more stable play for sure. And I think I should play safe. So I will just drop Africa now and then coup Brazil with Will Barrio, and that's it. I think this is the correct play. Because after this bear trap play, I think I'm in a decent spot actually. So I will just wait, bro. You're holding central. Body? Well, that sucks, but oh no! Oh, okay, this is so sad. Oh, oh my god. Okay, so alright, this is a pretty weird ending to this story. Uh, wow. Okay, so this is yeah. I'm kind of sorry that this ended this way. Uh, it was an interesting game which turned around in a pretty significant manner after that purge trap combo, and now it just falls apart because of a tricky rule. Well, uh, what can I say? Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.